Hey guys, what is going on? It's Minituff, and today I'm going to start this video off a little bit different. Now, what I am doing right now is I'm giving a shout out to some of the people that I think are really deserving of it, and I mean really deserving. Now, let me explain how this thing is going to work. It's just going to be a quick shout out in the beginning of this video only. I'm not going to do this continuously, but it's just going to be for this one, and I'll explain why in a second. So the first one is probably the guy I thank the most in maybe my entire YouTube career. His name will be on screen. I'm going to explain like the whole story of how I met him and how he earned his shout out here. So if you guys, I would strongly recommend going back and watching my YouTube story because this comes into play a lot. So if you haven't, watch it and then come back to this because you're not going to know what I'm talking about. I will have an annotation on the screen as well as a link in the description. But I was going through the point right when my Minituff Productions account got terminated, and I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? I was freaking out. So I was like, okay, why not sign into my Minituff account? Because at that point I kind of left this account, which is the Minituff account. So I kind of left it behind, and so I signed in, and then he sends me this message, and it was like, oh my goodness, another hardworking YouTuber. I am so sorry. It was something really well worded. The punctuation was great. Everything was good, and I was so sad at the moment, so I just messaged him back, and in the end, we sent it was through a few days, we were sending messages back and forth, and he was trying to help me. We were sending emails to Google, we were sending emails to YouTube, we were posting on forums, we were Googling everything, and I don't know if this is true, but he might have been the reason why I am still here today, because he really helps me get the confidence to continue uploading. He said all this good things about how I worked hard and all this stuff, and I have to thank him so much. So I will have if you guys please go check out his channel and tell him thank you, or subscribe, or do something to thank him, because I might not be here today if it wasn't for him. He did all this. I can't really, because it's been so long, I can't really explain all the work he did, but he helped me so much. So guys, I just want you to go over there and tell him thank you. Okay, so for the second and third shout out, they're kind of the same thing. So one of them, when I was building a Hackintosh, if you guys don't know what that is, it's kind of like building a custom computer and then putting macOS on it. Well, I was having some problems because I'm a noob, and these guys both really helped me out a lot. I'm not going to talk on super long, they just helped me, and I just want to thank them, so they're both on screen. And the third one is kind of funny, okay? So, oh my goodness. So my dad has started up a YouTube channel, and they're kind of based on workout and stuff, so, but the funny thing is I'm doing all of the work and all of the editing for it. And I'm also in the videos. So what he kind of does is he kind of practices them and demonstrates them on me. So if you guys want to see me get beat up all the time, I would totally go over there and watch them. They're so, I don't know, they're just so funny because he takes it really seriously, and I'm like, God, you gotta live a little bit. And he's like, no, I gotta take him so seriously. And it's just so funny. So I would totally go over there, and he also, he doesn't believe that gaming is such a big thing. When I'm like, yeah, Dad, I have around 4K subscribers. He's like, what? Who watches you play games? So go over there and tell him that gaming is a real thing. Don't hate on him, because then he'll think bad of you guys. But I just want you guys to go over there. And if you want to see me get beat up on camera, then that is the place to be. So that is all the shoutouts I have for you guys. And I didn't want to leave you with nothing, so I decided to throw in a commentary, a Minecraft commentary. So I want to hear what you guys think of it. So with that, I'm going to go into the commentary, and that will take up the rest of the video. Peace out. Alright, so now welcome to the commentary part of this video. This is the meat of the entire video. The cream of the juicy meat. Oh yeah. So I've never seen an actual Minecraft commentary. Now what I mean by commentary is it's just pre-recorded gameplay. It may be fast-forwarded, it may be something you guys have seen all these Call of Duty videos where they're just talking over gameplay. Well, this is kind of the same thing. I'm just sitting here in front of a mic talking over gameplay. Now, I haven't recorded this, ahead of time. This is just being recorded after the gameplay has been recorded. So, I've got a topic for today's video. I've actually got kind of notes on screen. I've got 14 different notes. But today's topic is how to get into contact with your commentators, your favorite YouTubers, and whatnot. This mostly applies to, gaming, but this will work for a lot of other, commentators. So, the first one is people seem to think that people are just a number based on how many subscribers they have. Like, oh man, he has 4,000 subscribers. He's nothing compared to this guy with 40,000 subscribers. People are just people, so, be sure to not be like, oh my gosh, just read this message. If you're so, oh my goodness, read it. You're so awesome, oh my goodness. Just treat them like they're people, and, you'll get a lot more out of them. And the second one is, no matter how, who you are on YouTube, you have to go through the same stuff to get into contact with that person. Unless you've got them added on Skype or something, but, say I want to get in contact with Syndicate, I have to do the same exact stuff. I have to send him a PM, I have to, try to get the title right so I'll read it, but I have to go through the same stuff to get in contact with them. Okay, so now we'll actually go into the tips. Number 1 is understand their point of view. So, if you're getting a message and you just want to see, pretend they're on their computer and you see them, they're scrolling through their inbox, and what are they going to click on? Are they busy? Have they been saying a lot of stuff that they've been doing a lot lately? Are they on, a trip? You have to understand, your likelihood of the video of the inbox getting checked that day. So, and the most of all is you need to respect them. Understand that they, you're trying to get in contact with them, so you need to be nice to them. It's just like if you're selling something, you have to try to be nice to that person in order to get the sale. So treat them good. It will go a long way to be nice. Don't be like, hey, do a video on this. Bye. Do the best you can to be respectful. Pretend like you're talking to, I don't want to say like a very important person, because everyone is just people, but just give them a lot of respect. I'm not saying, oh man, we're such good people that we deserve all the respect and I can just spit on you. No, that's not what I'm saying, but respect goes a long way, and it deserves that for everybody. So no matter who you're contacting, how big, give them their respect. Number 2, don't stalk them. My word, people, oh my gosh. Now, geez, people are weird. Don't stalk your commentators. Nobody likes that. Don't, if you're in a match of Call of Duty or something and you see them, it's fine to say, oh, send them a message, say, hey, I like your videos. That's fine. Everybody's okay with that. But do not start joining their session, getting into all of their, games, or do not spam them on YouTube. Nobody likes that. So please just don't stalk your commentators. You are going to get blocked. You're going to get, something. It's not going to be good. So don't spam them. Don't block them. It's just terrible. So the third is message numbers. Now what I mean like that is, how many messages do you think they're getting a day? So the bigger the commentator, the worse this message number is going to be. So for instance, if you take somebody like me, I'm about 4,100 subscribers. I get about 10 messages a day, and that's not that much. I can easily go through all this stuff. Maybe I get more. Sometimes, it's a good day and I get a lot of messages, but if you're going up to the Syndicate level, he probably gets thousands of messages a day. Maybe, 500, 1,000 to 2,000 messages a day. That is a lot. And, imagine what are your odds of your message getting read? So you need to understand that, take the time, that they might read it or might not. Okay? Got that? All right, number 4, the likelihood of replying. Okay, so you need to understand, is this person going to reply to this message? Most of the time when you're contacting the really big commentators, they are not going to reply. I don't know if they just don't read it or if they just don't want to reply, but you need to take that into consideration. Don't get all hyped up about a reply and you don't get one and then you go off and quit YouTube or something. You just need to understand that they might not reply because they have so much stuff to go through. Number 5 is know your commentator. Know who you're getting in contact with. Say it's somebody like me that likes to post, tutorials in Minecraft or something, and you're contacting me about the sports arena on, football stuff, and I'm that's just an example, but I probably wouldn't give that priority over something like, I've got a video idea for you, or I found this cool glitch in Minecraft or something, those get first priority because I care more about that than, say like something else. So you need to understand what you're contacting them about. This is a big deal. So as you're going out and contacting Syndicate about World of Warcraft, he's probably not going to read it. Unless you put something misleading in the title, but nobody likes that. Keep your titles relevant, keep your stuff relevant, okay? Number 6, use Twitter and Facebook. You have no idea. I just started up Twitter, and if you guys want to follow me, blah blah blah. But it's a lot more. You can get into contact a lot easier on Twitter. Facebook, I don't know. I don't have a Facebook page. I don't contact people on Facebook because Facebook is for me personally. Like, it's my friends, family, and stuff. But on Twitter, I can just, go out, send messages really easily. I think a lot of people check their Twitter. I know Syndicate has an entire monitor dedicated to Twitter. So use Twitter, use these messages. You can send them, a few messages saying, hey. But don't be like, hey, check out my channel, bye. Nobody likes it when people promote themselves in other people's videos. It just shows that you're unprofessional and you can't build up your own audience, so you're going to have to leech off of other people's. That sounds really harsh, but that's kind of the way people view it. So if you're trying to promote your own channel through other people's videos, don't do it. It's just not going to... people are going to read it, but it's not going to... if I say, oh man, this guy's posting, comments saying, check out my channel, I instantly know that they can't do it themselves. So I don't go to their channel. So don't be doing that. It's not good. And number 7 is they actually do read the comments. Now, what I mean by that is, how a lot of people, you don't get replies in the comments, they may read them. Okay, well, in the first hour of the video, people like to just sit and watch the comments grow and come down and update automatically, if you call it, and they like to see that and like to see all the comments and how people respond. If there were no comment section on YouTube, it would be a lot different. They would have to go off of just likes and dislikes, and I know a lot of people don't look at that because of all the spammers and trolls out there, so they look at the comments, because the trolls aren't going to be commenting, well, let's take that back. The trolls won't as often comment unless they're a super troll. So you need to make sure that, it's impossible for them to read all the comments if you're talking about all the bigger guys. But if you're smaller, I always check my messages. I always read my comments. So if there's something you need to say to me, I would, and it's urgent, I would prefer a personal message, because sometimes it doesn't show up in the comments. It doesn't pop up in my inbox, but I always read them. So yeah. The next one is proper spelling and grammar. This should be on top, but these aren't in any order or anything. Proper spelling and grammar. I just got a message today. It was like, hey, how do I install plugin that made by me? Help, thanks, bye. What? I just don't reply to him. I can't understand him. So that's a good excuse not to reply. I can't understand it. Because, guys, please do proper capitalization. Title it like a letter. How I contact bigger people is I'll do like hello or hey, comma, new line, and then I say what I'm going to say, and then at the bottom I'll do thanks, comma, dash Minituff. Proper spelling and grammar is really important. Read through your message after you're done. Make sure that you can understand it yourself. If you can't understand it, then nobody's going to understand it. It's your writing. So please be concise. And the next one is actually cut to the point. So if I'm going to send you a big essay on like why cats are better than dogs or something, I'm not going to want to put cats are better at dogs at the bottom. You want to have this at the top. So if I'm saying, hey, I'm contacting you because I'm going to give you a free background, put that in the title. You can say, Minituff wants to make you a background, and then you can title the, the message and have it cut straight to the point. Now, I'm not saying just say, I want to make you a free background, bye. No, please just, what I mean. Like, don't write it like an essay, but you want to cut to the point and make sure that once they start reading, they're going to continue reading. So the next one is don't spam. I've already covered this, but what I kind of meant to say, I forgot, was, those messages where people are sending you, and then there's a big, enter. There's a bunch of lines that have nothing in it, and then you go to the bottom and it says sent to, and there's 100 people on there. No one likes that. I kind of don't even read them. Unless they're for a certain reason that they're for, but don't do that. you want to have a letter that's just sent to them. It's titled for them. It's not just a copy and paste of the letter. It's specifically tailored for that person. That's going to get you a lot further than just, spamming a lot of people with the same darn message. Nobody really likes that. So the next one is title. You need to title your message that says exactly what is going to be stated in the message. So you don't want to be saying, oh, I'm going to make you a free background in the title, and then in the actual message, it says something about, check out my channel, or, look at this video. You want to make sure that your title captivates their attention. You want to know what is going to get priority over the other messages. For instance, I've already covered this. It's on the Know Your Interest topic, but you have to make sure that your title is going to get priority. That doesn't mean putting like a bunch of fancy letters and all those upside down exclamation points, but don't do all caps either. Nobody really likes that. And especially don't put your messages in all caps. That goes into proper spelling and grammar. But you have to know what they're interested in and have that in your title. Put new video suggestion or something like that. And number 13, this is very important. This will get you a long way, is treat them like people. They are not some celebrity. I know some of you guys view them like that. But just treat them like people and you will go a long way. So don't be saying, oh my goodness, you were the coolest person ever. I love you. I love you so much. And that may be cool. You can say, hey, you're a really good person. I like the videos that you put out. That's cool. And then go on to what you're talking about. But just treat them like people. Don't treat them like dirt either. Be nice to them. And 14 is manage your expectations. You need to understand what is the likelihood that you are going to get a reply. And don't get all your hopes up for something that may not happen. You need to understand, all the likelihood of replying, the number of messages they get, and stuff like that. And you need to know the actual commentator themselves. A lot of people, the big ones, just, don't go through the messages that often. I go through them all the time, probably, too many times a day to count, but I go through them a lot. So if you're trying to get in contact with me, you will get a reply within 24 hours, almost guaranteed, unless I'm somewhere else, not away from my precious computer. I love you, computer. But you need to know, a lot of people that are really big, sometimes they have other people go through it. Sometimes they don't check it that often, but other times they do. So you need to understand your expectations of getting a reply. So with that, this video is now over. I hope you like the thing I built in the background. I kind of failed at it at some points, but I figured it out. The redstone was I've never played with redstone in a long time, so you can see at the beginning when I started, I just kind of failed at figuring it out. But with that, I want to see if you guys like this kind of stuff. Would you guys like seeing more stuff like this, where I build something in the background, whether it has to do with redstone or not, and then I just talk over it about a topic? Do you think you'd like to see something like that? Please tell me, because I'm thinking about doing stuff like this, maybe once a week or something, maybe less. I don't know, but if you guys like this kind of stuff, because I can just talk on forever and ever, because I don't have to worry about playing the game. I can just talk and sit here, and it's kind of so much easier than doing a live com, which I'm still going to do all that stuff, but I just want to know if you guys like this kind of stuff. So I'm going to be looking at the terrible like versus dislike bar and those trolls. Oh man, the trolls. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys for watching, and make sure you guys check out the people in the shout out part, because they are really important that you guys go watch. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. First of all, I would just like to see if you guys like this sort of thing, so leave your feedback in the comments or the like dislike bar. But also, if you want me to do this, tell me what you want me to build next, because I really have no idea. I'm trying to come up with these on my own, so I was hoping I'd get the first one done, and then you guys could be like, yeah, do this now, and then that would be cool. So thanks for watching, and check out one of the videos on screen, or maybe subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.